This is my bus. I sometimes travel and camp in it with my daughter, but most of the time by myself. And this is my interior. Pretty neat, right? No, it isn't. It's very basic, simple, and yes, outdated too. This living area has a table and 7 extra bus seats. Do I need them? Well, every day of the week I can take another seat. Or even 2. But do I need them? No, I don't. So, time for a change and for a new interior. Let's take the old stuff out. Bye! Taking out the old stuff is the easy part and leave me with this big empty space to fill. Uh-oh. To narrow it down, I decided what I won't change. The cockpit, the heater, the kitchen, and rebuilding the sleeping section is for some other time. To narrow it down further, there are also things I cannot change. These hatches, because they provide access to the engine. And then there is the cooling system thing, which forms this crazy hump on my otherwise flat floor. Okay, think. Think, man, what are you going to do with this empty space? I could go for the usual, a table and 2 sort of boxes to sit on. And then you get something like this. No, rather not. Let's think again. Maybe the computer can help. Does it? Well, it does bring far better drawings, even in 3D. But after some time and a few beers, still no brilliant ideas. Until a good friend said to me, if you want to sit down in your bus, take a look out of the box. So I did, and I saw the light. I went looking for a church bench, an airplane seat, visited a boarding room for a captain's chair, a theater, and ended up in a barber shop. Not for my hair, but for the chair. And I came home with this. Is it convenient? Yes, it is. It can go up and down again. It has a relax mode and it can turn around. Great. But is it great enough? No, it's not. This chair contains a lot of plastic parts and I hate that. And it smells like a barber shop. For a guy like me with no hair, that is totally unacceptable. So some work has to be done here.
Gentlemen, we have the technology. We can rebuild him. Better, stronger, faster.
Stronger and faster? No. But better looking and smelling? Yes. Let's take this thing apart. And while these 2 parts are going to the upholsterer, I will replace these by wood. A very decorative kind of wood, Spalted Beech. Here we go. action and smell, I treat them with a 50-50 mixture of linseed oil and turpentine oil. The end result? I love it. And it smells great too. So, up to the next interior item. That's an easy one. A simple Ikea drawer cabinet. Do I have the technology to make it better, stronger and faster? No need. Just a few adjustments. Tags for the intruders, so they know where to look. But then I need a lock too. Or maybe that's just for providing it from opening up while driving. Item number 3, a table. A table is both a necessity and an obstacle. So for inspiration, I took a look at a sailing yacht. The table is there when you need it, and you just remove it when it's in your way. So I bought me this marine twist lock table leg. It can go up, down again, it can turn around, and you can remove it just leaving a pretty flat base plate behind, and easily put the leg back.
Gentlemen, we have the technology. We can rebuild him.
No, we cannot. And there is no need to do so. What we can do is add a second base plate, so we can mount the table here as well as here. And then the tabletop. Again the sailing yacht for inspiration. For my do-it-yourself version, I choose the same decorative wood, Spalted Beech. Here we go. The end result? A table that I can make smaller, turn around and make wider again. Splendid! So now I have 3 new items for my bus: a chair, a drawer cabinet and a table. Can they go in? No, not yet. First my bus needs some redecorating, with a little help from my fluffy friend. It needs some kind of a new sofa, new lights and a new floor. And all of that will be in episode 2, including the final interior result. When?
Work in progress!
Hope to see you there soon. Bye.